And we're live. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Happy 9:15 deadline day 2022. I got my espresso freshly made. Delicious. So yeah, today's my first official Tax Telegraph stream. And so before I launch it to Twitter, I'm just going to say thank you for joining in, and we'll see how this goes. I'm expecting lots of difficulties today when it comes to stream shutting off or camera problems or computer problems. So we'll just have some fun through it all. Okay? All right. Let's see if the motion, I adjusted some settings, so let's see if the motion is better today. I think it is better. Okay. Let's just see if my computer doesn't melt down. All right, let's see how to share this. Boom, boom. I'm back. Okay. I wonder if I can stream music. Test. Okay, that works. 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 I should not play the desktop audio because that starts to get a crazy feedback. I was gonna try to play some music while I'm streaming, but I don't know if that'll maybe like through my speakers you could hear it, but DJ Garf. So it's not mirrored. So usually you can see it. I wonder if I could flip the screen. I was gonna try to do music during this, but I'm not sure exactly how to make that work without creating some crazy feedback or it just sounding horrible. All right. So I just sent a return to a client to sign. They signed it immediately. And I think I might e-file a return right now. That would be cool, Ryan. A return counter. If this ends up being like something people are interested in, could definitely try to create some like screen overlays, like actual streamers. So this client is a friend, and normally I make them pay beforehand, before I e-file it. I'll just pull the payment because I use Ignition software. So in this case, I'm just gonna e-file it and have him pay me later, because it's he's got a lot going on and it may just take too long to set up for him. But I should send the way or the I should send him the proposal technically for him to sign and stuff. I guess I already technically did, and he never signed it. So I have a Stream Deck, and I probably should be using the Stream Deck for my stream. Makes sense, right? Friends and family discounts 3 times my normal rate. That's very appropriate. Luckily, this friend values my services, and so he's getting the full price. I would actually maybe even fire him. He started a bunch of entities recently, and so it's kind of a mess right now, but I think he's getting on the right track. All right, so I'm going to open up my email. I'm trying to see like if this angle's okay, but then you can't really. Right there. Maybe I need to like move my monitor this angle. How's that? Looks a little more, looks better than just the complete side. Well, maybe that's all right. I just got to be careful with knocking my camera off my desk. Yesterday, I knocked it over twice, and that was not fun because this camera isn't exactly cheap. That would have sucked. So this angle's good, except this monitor is in full view. So if I accidentally put something up there, it's a no-go. I'm monitoring my CPU temperature because I think that's what's messing with OBS, the software that I use to stream. And I think I think my computer just gets too hot and it'll freeze. So I've got like this, I opened up my PC case and put like this portable fan right next to it. And so I just ordered some new fans for my computer. Yeah, I downloaded this Intel Extreme Tuning utility to monitor the temperature. And right now it's at 80 degrees. Well, it fluctuates. It's about 80 degrees Celsius right now, and I think that's pretty hot. I was trying to research like good fans. Apparently the brand of Dell computer that I got did not uh, come with sufficient cooling. And I'm just now learning that and figuring that out. Let's see if I can do this right there. All right. Yeah, it's pretty hot. See if I can move this back a little bit. Not really. Yep, I got a Noctua fan. I don't think I can do RBG fans with my computer. That's something that I read. And it's not a clear case either. So I might try to set up a box over my computer screen, and that way y'all can't see what's happening on the computer in case some personal information comes up. How about that? So I did have an image yesterday, or I have used it. Oh, there we go. Boo. Look how tacky this is. Guess who took that picture with their drone? Can I not make it fit the screen? Like angle it? Ooh, there we go. Okay. So if it's that. Yeah, that doesn't really work, does it? Because it's... So I'm going to spend all day just like tinkering with the stream settings and not get any work done. That's what's going to happen. There we go. I'm just going to put that back, put this back right there. And that's makes it pretty hard to like tell. And it's kind of blurry. on that monitor, so I don't think if anything actually did pop up on this monitor over here, I don't think someone could try to extrapolate any information because it's blurry. Yeah. So I'm recovering from a cold or something, or allergies. So I apologize for my voice today, or some like coughing and like snorting. And so I may sound horrible. But I'll try to give like the play-by-play of what I'm actually doing on this other monitor. Right now, it's just looking at the stream / OBS. Yeah, it looks bad, guys. Sorry. Sorry how tacky that looks. Maybe I could put a text box and that'd be better. And I could just say like sensitive info. Try that. So I could put the background color. %, opacity. Turn this off. Do this. Could put a picture of Jason there. That's actually very appropriate. What's annoying is I can't really change, I can't customize like that box to make it be any size versus just like a set default size. All right, so I think I do have a display capture. Twitter. So if we go to Jason, get his head. Save it. And then we add in a picture called Jason's head. How's that? Is that better? That seems better. So I got this tweet saying if you transpose the EIN for a business return and try to e-file it, the IRS will reject it, and you have 10 extra days to resubmit, and you do that to avoid any late filing penalties. And I said, seriously? And then they listed off this a publication for that. But I feel like that has something to do with ethics. Like e-filing a return. Right, I don't know, like 5 or 10 days, but sorry, allergies, something going on with me. I'll just share it. So, display capture. Jason's head's getting in the way. Oh no. So this is what I was worried about. Computer doesn't seem too hot, but something is wrong with OBS. And now I'm frozen. So if that's happening now, that's not good. Because it's in the morning still. Something's up with something being overloaded. Doesn't like Twitter being up or something. But anyways, I can still discuss this. So, what do y'all think about this? I got some late returns. I got some returns that are gonna be late. And this guy says, just e-file it with the wrong EIN. And you get 10 extra days per this. That doesn't seem right to do. Like, I feel like it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk for clients taking their sweet time. You know? Let's see if this is back. Nope, it's still messed up. Alright, so I'm going to turn off my camera. Turn it back on. What would Greg Kite do in this situation? I don't know. I've never like listened to him before, so I don't know what he would say. It's still doing that. So let's see, what can I do? fix this. Oh, hey. I don't know what I did, but I'm back. Suck it. Technical difficulties. Just don't open Twitter, apparently. That'll help. Maybe. Because that seems to be what caused it. Okay. Alright, so I was going to see if I can e-file a tax return right now. My tax software is not open. Will that destroy everything and melt my computer if I open my tax software? It's ran through Citrix. It's a virtual office. So I'm kind of concerned about that. All right, I gotta whip out my phone because it's asking for two-factor authentication. 1 second. Done. All right, I'm opening up my software. Let's see what happens, guys, if my computer freezes or not. Ryan, if you're still on, was it you that, don't you have an espresso machine too? The same one as me? Oh. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I said Ryan, not Brian. So Ryan Elbin in the chat says he is a Gadget Classic Pro. Same here. All right, tax software is open. I'm going to retrieve updated e-signature status because the client said he signed. And I'm gonna see if I can get that. Let's see if I can get the Jason head back up because you never know, sensitive info might come in. Boop. This looks better where he's kind of creeping out, like peeking out. Okay. So usually I get an email when a client e-signs something. I use UltraTax and it'll notify me when a 1040 is e-signed. But UltraTax recently started a thing where you can e-sign through my tax software for a business 8879, which is pretty cool. Not sure how it does that. Oh, should I rotate it? Should I rotate Jason's head? Like that? I feel like a pro streamer right now, just doing that. Can you skew it? I don't think I can. Maybe if I edited it and then uploaded it. but we're just going with like the bare minimum today, just because like there's a lot floating around. I don't want to spend all day trying to figure out all these streaming settings. So I'll get there. I'll do baby steps. So I just kind of learned how to update when OBS freezes the screen and everything turns green and I turn to the Hulk. I think I figured out how to like adjust that to where it comes back, which is pretty cool because that's been doing that for a while and it's been flustering the heck out of me. So I'm still trying to figure out if the client e-signed or not. And so I think I need to go into my software, my online software for the client. You have to sign in. And I'm going to have to see the client's account. I have to do another two-factor authentication. Isn't that awesome? Two-factor authentication it's the best thing ever, guys. You only do it like 50 times a day. How many returns do I have left? I've got a decent amount, but I think I can only really get a couple out today because I asked questions Monday and I'm getting like ghosted by some of them and I have no idea what's happening. Like hopefully the email didn't go to spam or something. They had been in contact with me a lot beforehand, but then the communication stopped. So I don't know what's going on. If they're busy with work or what, or if they think like I could just finalize their tax return in a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm in my software. I'm in Onvio. That's where the client said he signed. So I'm going to check. I can't remember the entity name. 1 second. You like the sound of that keyboard? Look at this beauty. It has lights, but you can't really tell, can you? Because it's so, I've got the window on, but it has like cool LED settings. There's so many different configurations. Ooh, that's cool. When it's real dark, I want to see it. You can't tell. Is it better? You can change the color. Still not really, still can't really see it, but it has like really cool colors. It has a great clicking sound. It's very tactile. So I went from a silent like a silent membrane keyboard. Apparently that's what it's called, a membrane keyboard, which sounds disgusting. Very quiet, soft keys to like the most clickiest keyboard possible. And I just thought, what the heck? Because I did a ton of like research on keyboards. It's a whole thing. That's what Jason said basically. There's just a lot of keyboard options. It's dumb. And I'm like one of the types of people that has to like do a lot of research before they buy something. And I'm sure a lot of y'all are like that. And I was like, okay, now I got the key. I know which keyboard I want, and there's 3 different types of keys that you can get, or the switches, like the thing underneath the keycaps. And so, like, how clicky do I want it? Like, how like tactile do I want it to feel? And so I went the opposite of what I had before, just because I just thought, like, why not? Why not try it? And now it sounds great. So, like, super loud. I probably wake up all my kids in the morning. I wake everyone up in the house because I'm just clicking away. All right, I'm still working on finding that signature. Oh, I see it in Onvio. It worked. Okay. Digitally signed. I'm going to e-file a tax return live. Let's go. Will it be accepted? Will it be rejected? Stay tuned. Without payment from the client. Yes, that's right. You heard that right. I'm e-filing a tax return before I receive payment because this is a unique situation where it's a friend and he's paying full price. I guarantee it, but I just need to get this return out, and I'm going to worry about payment later because he has several entities that are going to be late today, unfortunately. And I'm going to, he's going to be paying me a decent amount of money this year for all of his tax returns, and I'll get that money later. Friend today, factored AR tomorrow. Brian, you have the best, like, quips. The best. Even I've seen you on Twitter with them too. It's awesome. Okay. So I'm about to e-file a return. Actually, I'm going to e-file 2 right now because there's one I realized that I haven't filed yet. Oops. Oopsies. I thought I e-filed it already. Sorry, client. I think I was going to wait just in case something came up, but all right, I'm going to e-file a S-Corp return and a partnership return with a corresponding Texas franchise report. Whew. I always get nervous. Nice, Brian. You're in Canada. So I always get nervous before I e-file a return. I just like, what if I did something wrong? Because it just seems so final. And I like say a little prayer that everything goes smoothly and that everything is right. Which I probably should pray like before I even start the return, because that'd probably help more than after the fact. But all right, so okay, I think it's good. I think those returns are good. I'm clicking connect, and so I have to do another 2-factor authentication in order to like officially push the return through. Oh shoot. Okay. I have to open up the app because I'm. All right. Green button. Boop. There goes the returns. Did you hear it? I need a button that has like something flying around. Or like when you send out texts or something with Apple products or emails, like it sends like a whoosh. Or maybe it'd be more of like an explosion happening. That may be the more appropriate. Or a car wreck. All right, maximum congestion happening right now with me. It comes in waves, so apologize. The stream health is good, according to YouTube. Yesterday was kind of sketchy because I didn't have the settings right in OBS. And so the resolution that was coming out of OBS wasn't appropriate for YouTube. And I think it's a lot better today from a quality standpoint. Like I think it's a lot smoother because yesterday was very pixelated and I changed some settings. So I think whatever I did helped out a lot. But right now I'm noticing the coloring on YouTube is a little off. Like I look very pasty right now. So I'm there is some settings I can try to fix. Maybe the exposure is too high. So if I dial it back a little bit because I have the windows open. Awesome. Maybe I should have done that. I'm still here. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. Look. We interrupt this message. I'm back. Figured out how to do it. I don't know why it does it, but I know how to fix it now. Alright guys, I just e-filed a couple of returns. This is greater than the Truman Show. I was thinking how funny it would be if I could have a camera just... Because I'm going to have to like take breaks. I'm going to have to eat breakfast soon. And I'm going to have to work out. I was thinking how funny it would be to have like a portable camera that could live stream. I guess I could do it with my phone technically, but I still need my hands to cook breakfast and stuff. But it would still be funny to continue the stream, or maybe I would just have like cameras throughout my house, somehow streaming, like me wherever I am. That would be the Truman Show. Need a small indoor drone. And I was thinking about that. Like, could drones live stream? Can you live stream from a drone? The answer is, I think you could. I think you could. There'd be no sound. Okay, so I just e-filed some returns. I have an email from a client that needs addressing. They said, can I resend their registration for Tax Caddy, which I use for personal tax returns? And they said they're gonna have all of their info in before the 16th, which is tomorrow. So that's actually my cutoff date for extended 1040 returns. And there's some people that haven't given me their information yet. My espresso is now cold because I made it like an hour ago. It's still delicious though. And it's actually technically a latte, I think, because I put some steamed milk in there. How's this sound? Is it sounding okay? Do I need to bump up my microphone gain? How many returns I got today left? Well, I just e-filed a couple, but I think I have About 4. I wait 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, that one. Renew. That one. Renew. Uh, 6? Maybe I have 6. I might have 6 returns. But at this point, they're all looking like I won't be able to e-file them. Because I don't have all the information. It's the deadline day, and trying to crank out a return, like wrap up a return, like get your open items, wrap up a return in the same day, and review it is very sketchy to me, and I don't like doing that unless it's like an easy wrap up. So 6 business returns. 6 business returns, but they're all going to be late, most likely. Sorry, guys. I don't have your info. Nothing I can do. Right, rush fee. It feels like all of my emails for open items that I sent out on Monday went to spam because I haven't received any responses yet. I don't know. What can you do? Do you follow up again? Say, hey, how many times do you follow up with the client? They know it's game time. So, all right, I'm looking at my email right now. Of course, you can't see. Client says resend their portal registration link for Onvio. So I'm gonna go into Tax Caddy, not Onvio, sorry. Get to hear the glorious keyboard. What's cool is to obtain monetization through YouTube, you have to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within a year, within a 12-month period. And streaming counts. So if I have people watching the stream live, that counts towards that, which is awesome. So if y'all just hang out, you're going to help me get closer to monetization. By the way, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I got to say that now because you're here. All right, so I'm going into Tax Caddy. It's a 1040 portal. Got to find a client because they said they don't have their registration link anymore. And they're waiting literally last minute to tell me. This is for 1040. Tomorrow is my cutoff date. It says they're connected. I've got certain clients that completely jack up their portal somehow. They like change their names in it and like register under their spouse, but it's their, like they pretend they're their spouse and it just messes everything up. And that happens every once in a while. I'm just like, how did you do this? What did you do? Muted my mic so y'all didn't have to hear that cough. Tyler asks, do we e-file returns if client hasn't paid and promises to send signatures at a later date? No way. I would never do that. They need to pay me and sign. So It's in the in the in the engagement letter that they sign. So, yep. All right, so I'm emailing a client. They're already registered, kinda. Thanks for subscribing, Brian. So this client asked me to resend the registration link. Looks like they completely jacked up the registration. And they're asking me to resend it for their spouse. They're supposed to do that themselves. They add their spouse as a user. And this is just client not reading anything instructions wise, and so now it's on me to figure out how to get them back on track. Please follow. I'm literally saying, please follow the instructions in the previous email below about adding spouses. Looks like client name. But now needs to add you as a user. Instructions for that are below. Just read the email. That's all you have to do is read the email. Just read the email, please. Please. All right, I'm going to play some music from my computer speakers. Let me know if it sounds like garbage, and I'll turn it off, because I'm wondering if that'll, like, help the stream, you know? Kind of, like, help, just, like, you know, provide a little more entertainment. That's right. Is that Jeremy? If you need more help with registering your account, please use Tax Caddy's chat support, or reach out to their support team first. Then let me know if they can't help you. Which I also said in instructions to them, said if you need help with your account, please reach out to Tax Caddy support first. So read the instructions. Just read the instructions. How does it sound? Can you hear music? Does the music sound like garbage? It's coming out of my speakers and then going into this microphone. I don't know how to play music through the stream without getting some crazy feedback happening. I can't hear it. Well, okay. So if you can't even hear it, it doesn't matter. I can hear it. It sounds great. If I turn it up more, it's it's non verbal, it's instrumental music. It's kind of switching right now. You hear that? It looks like the mic's picking it up. don't hurt your ears. My gain is also really low on my mic because I've connected all these fans next to my computer to try to reduce the temperature. But really I don't think that's doing anything to help when the stream crashes or when OBS crashes. I'll show you. So I got this tower fan behind me. My computer is down here. I removed the case side this morning. Like how good. Okay, so that's like a baby stroller fan that we use. I connected it to this power source, and it's blowing into the computer because the fans, the cooling that was provided for this computer is terrible. Yeah, the baby fan's legit. So that's like the quietest fan I could find to blow into there. Look at that. Now you can't really see still. I'm trying to show you where the fan is, but that's impossible. Or the stock fans. You see that G-force? Got a 3060 in there. I don't know what that means, but apparently it's good. Okay, so now Jason's head is off a little bit. Jason is there to prevent any sensitive information from accidentally popping up. Oh, sorry about that. Kind of dying. Allergies or something going on. Water cooling and LEDs, heck yeah. I upgrade my computers kind of often, and this computer was expensive. It's a Dell XPS 8940, and it came with an awesome graphics card. I thought I could use that when I do editing, video editing, but it's kind of giving me a lot of problems. Like, it's just kind of weird desktop. Maybe it's Windows 11, but the computer does some weird things. But it's still relatively fast. The cooling apparently sucks for it. Alright, how's the music? Should the music turn off? Alright, sending an email to a client. It's basically follow the instructions and read the previous email. Gonna snooze a reminder for another week. You don't have any Outlook reminders that just keep snoozing into infinity? Boop. All right, so I got another message from a client. in TaxCaddy. Clients can message me through TaxCaddy. It's a 1040 portal that I use. I'm gonna check that out, see what they said. No one's commented about the music, so I guess I'll leave it going. Telling a client that I'm making a reminder on my calendar to reach out to them about a tax planning meeting that's going to happen later this fall. I'm pushing a lot of tax planning this year, and I'm going to send an email soon about the importance of tax planning, a newsletter email, because basically it's going to be, clients don't normally give me their information in advance. I'm probably going to extend a lot more returns next year. All right, Tyler likes the music. Great. I wish there was a better way I could do the music through the computer versus me having to play it and then it hit my microphone. There's got to be a way, but I'm just not advanced enough. Tyler, did you file 1,000 returns this year? Like, what are the deets on that? Is it all you, or do you have people helping you out? That's what I was thinking, Jeremy. I kind of tried that. So if you see... One second. So the settings, I have my desktop audio, but when I turn that on, it creates some crazy feedback. This looks very trippy. So maybe, do I add the source over here? Oh, there's a good... So, but it's only audio input capture, output capture, maybe? So try to... Something's happening. Oh, no way? That worked? I just turned the music off, but... We are We are doing this, guys. We are problem solving live on 9:15 deadline on how to stream. Turn that source down. Okay, I can do that. Let's crank it down a little bit. Okay. How about that? I want it to be pretty low, like the music to be very low key. Okay. I it's yeah. I'm just gonna keep asking for adjustments because when I try to do it, I have to plug in my headphone and then open up the live stream because I don't know any other way to do it. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Jeremy, for helping me through this. Next stream, you know I'm gonna have like overlays. That'll be cool. And pre-programmed stream deck. Oh, I realized I'm not in the picture anymore. Pre-programmed stream deck buttons. That's what I also need to do. With transitions and make different scenes and stuff. To make this a lot more smoother, because right now it is very manual. Ryan Lazanis tweeted, "What a world we live in these days." In response to my live stream. This is very funny. I don't think anyone has done this before. There probably has been, but not that I know of. So I think this is kind of cool. The fact that there's people watching is cool. Like it must be something like you know, when you watch gamers, like gaming streams. So it must be something similar. So, but really you can't see anything. That's the thing. If you could see things, that'd be awesome. I was trying to think last night, like, okay, how could I show me actually working on the computer? How could you actually see the screen? Because I think that would be cool. You see me actually working, and then maybe half the screen is like the computer screen of me working, and the half the screen is me, is my face. How could you prepare a return or do accounting? The thing is, it's so hard. Only very limited like ways you could do that. You couldn't get into the tax software, like, yeah, you couldn't get into a lot of things because a lot of sensitive information can be instantly displayed. You couldn't get into accounting software, so really you could maybe operate out of Excel, which if you're not really operating much in Excel and only certain parts of your work process are in Excel, you would show. So I don't think it would really work, but I'll still think about it because I think that would be cool. You could just create a bunch of dummy accounts with dummy names and then work through that and then change the names later. That's the only thing I can think of. Happy deadline day, Mike. Good job on getting your last return done. I'm in this weird limbo this year. Past years, like everything is done by 9:15. and I'm just waiting for signatures. This year I have late returns that are going to be late, and that hasn't really happened to me before, and so it just feels really weird. I don't like it. So, and it's not on me, folks. It's the clients not giving me their information. I think some of them are aware of it. Some of them aren't aware of it because they thought the deadline was 10/15 for their business return. And I had to tell them recently, no, it's due this week. So I actually have a potential client meeting scheduled today because I'm a dummy and did not block off my schedule. And it was with a potential client that had a meeting with me 2 weeks ago, but they rescheduled to today. And I didn't bother to tell them, hey, let's reschedule that because it's 9:15 and I could be going crazy. So I'm going to live stream that call, and you'll get to see part of my sales process. I think that's okay to do because all you're going to hear is me talking. I'll make sure no computer audio is coming through. It is a phone call, but I do all my phone calls through Google Voice. So I'll shut off the computer audio source from streaming, but you'll still be able to hear me talk to this potential client, and I'll avoid saying their name. So I think that's appropriate to do. If not, I can tell them, I can disclose that, hey, you're being recorded. Actually, they're not being recorded. I'm being recorded. So I think that's okay to do. Jake wants to do an OBS party. Heck yeah, man. I'd really appreciate that. Are you just watching this and like shaking your head right now, like, Logan, you're doing everything wrong? I just got an email from a client's partner asking if they have everything in. I just filed the return, so I hope so. All right, just emailed client's partner. He's asking what's up. I told him what's up. Thanks for watching, everyone, right now. Happy deadline day. Got 9 people watching. Awesome. It's kind of hard to tell who's watching through YouTube Studio or how many people are watching. I could see like the concurrent viewers. So I think that's people watching at the same time. But if I click on the YouTube link stream link, then I can also see who's watching. Currently on Twitter. Okay. Tyler, I was really confused. Your Twitter picture looks way different from your YouTube picture, so I didn't connect the dots. But I had a feeling that was you. Same name, of course. But yeah, you have a ton of returns. 1,000 returns. I know y'all do like some quick and easy ones, but still, that's a lot. That's crazy to me. Just a couple of people. 600 returns yourself, 400 returns by your brother. That's crazy. I'm doing about 175 returns this year. Total. And that's like my max. I guess I'm really slow. Alright, so I gotta figure out what I need to do today. I guess I'm gonna resend open items to clients. There's not much I can do in time. Because it's the day of the deadline. $300 returns, Mike. That's a pretty good number. Okay, so I'm gonna follow up with some people that I sent open items with, open items to, on Monday. Haven't received anything in return, unfortunately. So I'm gonna follow up and say, hey, here's your open items again. Or was it Tuesday? I actually sent open items on Tuesday. Hey there, just following up. Sending an email saying, hey there, just following up on the below open items. It's unlikely the returns will be finished by end of today. But in case you can get me information as soon as possible, there's a small chance I can make it happen. But I'm not going to... Okay, yeah, there we go. That sounds good. How does that sound? So, hey there. Just following up on the open items below. It's unlikely the returns will be finished by end of today, but in case you can get information ASAP, there's a small chance I can make it happen. And I'm gonna make small. I'm gonna put like little asterisks around small. Send. Okay, there's another open items email that I sent Tuesday morning. Haven't received anything in return. So I'm going to say, hey, just following up on the below. However, it's most likely that your return is going to be late, unfortunately. So just wanted to give you a heads up. I think communication is key no matter what, even if it means like nothing is going to happen. I think it's just good to do a status update, over communicate. Never hurts to over communicate. Never hurts. It always hurts to under communicate, it seems like, in my opinion. Okay, so I'm going to follow up, hey, client and client. Because it's the deadline today, deadline to file today, it's how do I say this? I'm pretty much saying the same thing I sent in the last email to the other client. Because it's the deadline to file today, and we don't have the information below, I'm terrible at grammar, so it's probably all jacked up from a grammar standpoint. So I'm gonna reword this. Hey, blah blah. I almost said the client name. Hey, clients. Today is the deadline to file, to e-file your business or tax returns. Business tax returns. Hey client, today is the deadline to e-file your business tax returns. Unfortunately, it's not looking like we will be able to file on time because we do not have the information that we requested below. That sounds better. Today is the deadline to e-file your business tax returns. Unfortunately, it's not looking like we will be able to file on time because we do not have the information that we requested below. As much as I wanted to let you know that in case there was an expectation that we would file on time. So this client has a couple of entities, business entities, and I wanted to file on time, and I really should have started their returns long time ago. And we did kind of start the process with enough time. However, there's just such a lag in information. Like, I'm trying to see, yeah, we requested information a long time ago. Back in June? And we just got information back in August. We requested information back in June. We got information back in August. And we've just found things after things after things, trying to get more information. Figured out the accounting wasn't that good in prior years, so having to do something else. There is an option that we could try to skip the thing that we're thinking about doing and amend it because there's not enough time. But I would still need a review return prepared by a contractor and send it out today. Which is hard to do. I don't like filing returns the same day I review them or trying to get them out the same day. Oh, my posture's horrible. I can see myself on the stream. Gross. How's everyone doing? I'm sending an email to a client right now, so I'm pretty focused. Kind of giving them a status update on today that the returns aren't going to be filed on time unless we do this one thing. Absolutely riveting. That's what I think about when people probably watch the stream. What is that from? Will Ferrell? What movie is that from? Or is it from SNL? Jeopardy sketch. Absolutely riveting. Maybe I'm thinking of something completely different. That's how exciting the stream is. Watching me talk to clients, e-file tax returns. I really wish you could watch my screen as well, but clients would probably not appreciate that. Maybe I could put that in my engagement letter. Hey, you agree to let us share all of your personal information. That wouldn't work. People's identity would get hacked so fast if I did that. So I can't do that. I think that would make it a lot more entertaining. It's almost 11 here, and I still haven't eaten breakfast. That's not good. So I need to eat breakfast soon. I think I'll leave the stream going. But I'm gonna eat breakfast. So I'm about to finish up an email. Are you liking this music? No one's talking to me. No one's talking to me about the music. I just realized I get all scrunched up. Good morning, Carl. Music's very awesome. I'll just do a stream of just calm music, like concentration music. Yeah. Woo! This music is legit, isn't it? What's crazy is it's by my church, and they did it to for like concentration, believe it or not, and they have several albums of just like this type of concentration music. It's awesome. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. Will I get copyrighted? Jeremy, do you know? I would definitely get copyrighted, I think, if I played some boy band music. Yeah, I don't really have any sensitive information up on that screen, Carl. maybe I should still make Jason's head a little bigger, just to be safe. Is that better? Doesn't hurt to make a bigger Jason head. I've also thought about, like, what if I had the camera more of a webcam style up here? Oh. Don't worry, I'm still here. So I think it might be with the connection, the wired connection between the camera and my computer. I don't think it likes being touched. Alright, Carl, I don't know what to do, man. Can't, like, this head's too small or is it too big? Like, I don't know. What do I do? Okay, it's way past breakfast time. I'm about to send an email out to a client about their tax return status, probably being late unless we do this one thing. I need to go eat breakfast, make breakfast. I'm gonna have the stream up and I'm gonna do a text saying I'm out eating breakfast. I'm not that, yeah, I am actually hungry. When I drink coffee, it like kind of suppresses my appetite for a little bit. All right, but I'm about to send out this email. Oop. Okay. If they don't respond to me today, then I can't do anything for them. So I'm gonna write a text. Busy season casserole this morning? Nope. It's not busy season. I'm just making eggs and spinach. I wish I could bring y'all along, but I don't know how to do that yet. So I'm gonna make some text somewhere. Bring up some text. Make it visible. Here we go. How is this stream set up? Look how advanced this is. Like, no other streamer is doing this, guys. This is like very technical stream quality. Don't y'all think? Breakfast time, be back. It'll be like, so it's 10:50. Be back around 11:20 a.m. So I gotta make breakfast, eat breakfast, brush my teeth, put in my contacts. Absolutely riveting. I'm gonna restart the album in case it starts playing random music. Don't want that happening. So y'all can chill. If y'all chill, if y'all put this on the side and keep watching it, that actually helps me get closer to monetization. So stick around. Just hang out. I need 4,000 hours of watch time in 12 months to hit monetization. So, oh, good call. Central time zone. Boop. All right. See y'all soon. Hopefully my computer doesn't blow up. Hello. Got 9 viewers right now just hanging out, watching, or not really watching, you're probably listening. It's me, Logan, in case you don't recognize me without the glasses that I had on earlier. I'm fueled up, just ate some breakfast, 4 eggs, spinach, and 2 pieces of toast, whole grain toast. It's delicious. Brush my teeth, put in my contacts, I'm ready to go. Kyle, thank you so much for sharing the love of the stream. Honestly, this is the coolest thing ever, in my opinion, that y'all are watching. Thank you, Carl, for getting me those YouTube hours. This is like a hack, I feel like, to get to monetization. But not that I'm gonna make a ton of money on YouTube right now, but hey, worth a shot. So while I was gone, my tax software logged me out, so I have to re-log in, get out the old phone for authentication. Oh, I have a client that just texted me, a friend that I was talking about earlier, asked, where's this live stream? So I have a client, he's also a friend that wants in on this. I am going to send him a link to my live stream. I was talking about him earlier. He's a bunch of returns that are going to get filed late, but it's whatevs. I should add, yes, exactly, Ryan. I was just thinking that I should add a counter of how many times I have to do the authentication app to like re-log into my tax software. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, I think I'm at 3 right now. Oh, nice. You gotta authenticate through your Apple Watch. That helps a lot. My phone has like a semi-easy way to do it. Like it'll show up as a banner and I can just kind of like swipe down a little bit and it'll click approve. So it's not too hard, but yeah, if it was on like a watch, I don't think my watch is capable for that. But that'd be legit. Mark, if you're still watching, happy tax day. Congrats on taking the family off for a vacation to the Omaha Zoo. I heard that's like a legit zoo. I have been near it at one point last year, and it seemed like a cool zoo, but I was only on the outside. Okay, so let's see what happened while I was gone. I'm gonna check my email. Client needs their K1. Gonna send it right over, just see if filed their return. Let's see if it was accepted. Let's see if the first e-filed returns live were accepted. Guess what? They were accepted. We are making history today, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. We have e-filed tax returns live on YouTube streaming. I'm the double digit. Oh, woo! I got 12 concurrent viewers right now. Thanks, everybody. A lot of exciting stuff happening right now. Just e-filed returns returns were accepted by the IRS and just found confirmation. Yeah, I guess it probably, you could have heard me earlier, Steve, and I wasn't cussing, but I was pretty flustered at a client. So that was fun. All right, so I got some e-filed returns that were accepted. I can mark those off on my Airtable project management. But first, I'm gonna send a K1 to a client's partner because they said they'd never got an email. I thought my software sent out emails to partners of their K1, but maybe I just don't have it set up right. Maybe they have to be a client in my software. Oh, shoot. Justin. Yeah. It might be Justin. Don't out yourself. Yes. Are you watching this from your phone, Justin? So I have fellow tax pros watching and clients. Now, Justin, if anyone acts like they're me, you gotta be careful now. People may try to hack you. Just saying. All right, so I'm sending out a secure link of a K1 to a guy. Who needs their K1 that I just e-filed the return. See you, man. Hey, I would remove all your, well, see you, Justin. I was gonna say I would remove hide user on this channel. I don't know, people know that you're my client now, so just, it could cause some security issues. Just saying. See you, Mark Peterson. Sorry for taking you away from Twitter. I am sending the K1. I thought it sent through UltraTax, but I'm actually gonna do it through Onvio now. Because I have the partner's email in UltraTax, so I thought it would send it out automatically. I don't know what's going on. So now I'm manually sending it out. I have to talk about my keyboard every time I type just because it's so clickety clackety. How much effort is it to get partner permission to send electronic K1s? I don't know. I guess I just technically got instant permission from them over email. Anyone in the chat use Superhuman email? Just started using it. It's pretty cool. But I still have to use Outlook to manage meetings and stuff and all my setup inbox folders. I can actually give you all a free referral link, I think. I can refer people to Superhuman and you get free 30 days. It's not Gmail only. It works with Outlook as well. But I think I have to get y'all's email in order to send you like a free 30 days. That's the thing. It's interesting because you have to set up a meeting to get trained on it. It's like a 30-minute meeting to get trained on how to use it, but you use like all these shortcut keys to really like go through your emails really fast and get to inbox 0. And you can like save all these like predefined texts. So I've got certain things that I say a lot, and I like you click like this one couple of buttons and it will create the message automatically really easily. So it's pretty deep. If you DM me your Twitter DM, you Twitter DM me your email if you're interested in trying it out. I think we both get a free month if I refer you. It's $30 a month though. So it's kind of expensive for email. But inbox 0. What's great is you could cycle through emails really fast. And the goal is to like prioritize them kind of, or like delay them. And so you work on what you really need to work on and focus on what you really need to focus on. And you can, so. I'm digging this music. I hope y'all are too. I heard some good feedback earlier. I think the volume is dialed in. I'm having some like really bad memory issues right now. I don't know if it's because I'm live streaming right now, but I seriously thought I forgot how to spell breakfast this morning. Is that common? to forget how to spell breakfast? That didn't seem right. If you're wondering why Jason's head is on the side, peeking out, it's to potentially protect client data in case anything does show up on this monitor. Here, I'll make them a little smaller, actually. I think I can. Just in case. I don't think I have anything on that window, really, to make it show up. Uh-oh. So we were talking about this earlier. Will I get copyrighted for streaming music? And YouTube just says we detect copyrighted music. Your stream may temporarily be blocked. So I think I may limit the music now. Like YouTube is pretty strict about that. They can detect copyrighted music. It's just crazy. Matthew, I'm using OBS to live stream. So OBS software, open broadcasting software. It's free. I'm a complete noob at it. I have a Stream Deck, which has no streaming buttons yet. I gotta get on that. But it's kind of like deadline time, so not spending too much time figuring out streaming buttons, Stream Deck buttons. Dang, your kids stream? Yeah, OBS is open source, free. It is pretty cool. I'll show you what it looks like. But it'll be really trippy when I do. Just a heads up. This is OBS. So it's streaming a stream in a stream in a stream in a stream. So that's why it's kind of crazy. It's easy to use once you understand how to use it. All right, so I'm gonna add some people. I'm gonna refer Superhuman people. I'm gonna refer Superhuman to people. So I'm trying to say. Boop. Send referral. One second, guys. I'm ending the music because YouTube said I might get copyrighted and the stream will end temporarily. So how lame is that? I don't know. I'm gonna try to do it again and see if YouTube catches it. If I get another warning. How do they know? How do they know? Oh, yeah, you're seeing this. This is kind of what I see on the YouTube side. Let me do this. Now you can see me. How y'all doing today? my first official stream, and I saw like 12 users or 12 viewers at one point. That's pretty cool. And I'm just hanging out in front of my computer. You can't even see what I'm doing. Unfortunately, I'd love to share with y'all what I'm doing on screen. That'd be hilarious. But clients would probably get hacked and their identity stolen. People are retweeting the link, sharing the link with their coworkers to my stream. That's cool. Really appreciate the support. I just got an email from a client. They got another question for me. Uh-oh. Not a good news email. Oh, yep. YouTube found some copyrighted audio. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. Y'all are smart, YouTube. They got those cyborg ears, so I'm gonna have to stop it. Yeah, I guess that's good that they do have good copyright algos. Okay, so I'm reading an email from a client. Sounds like one of their businesses is not doing so good, but they have another business that is doing good, and they're wondering if they if you take money from one business and put it into another business, what happens? What happens? Well, I'd probably call it a distribution if they don't plan on paying it back. I've seen a lot of intercompany loans lately this past couple of weeks, and those aren't fun. Clients need to stop doing that. Stop doing intercompany loans, because I don't think you're ever going to pay each other back. All right, so I got to respond to this client because I got nothing better to do, right? I do have a potential client. All right, I'm just going to write this email. I get really distracted because I just want to talk and fill the space. I'm going to see I can answer this client's question. dealing with a partnership type question for a client wondering about partnership slash S corp, taking a distribution from an S corp, contributing it to a partnership that doesn't have much cash, but that partnership has another partner in it, and so it'll mess with their capital account allocations, I believe, and may mess with their ownership percentages. I would probably have to read up on their partnership agreement, see what it says in regards to that. Yep, fun stuff. I hate partnerships. Partnerships are not fun. Maybe I have some smart people in the stream, in the chat. I have a partnership, and if one partner contributes a bunch of capital to keep it afloat, what happens? Capital allocation percentages change, ownership percentages change. If it's a legit capital contribution, not like a loan. So would that mess with their profit and loss allocations as well? Actually, haven't really ran into that situation in a long time. So I'm going to have to read up on that if they actually do that. Okay, Ryan Albin with the win. You can have disproportionate contributions into a P-ship unless the agreement doesn't allow. Awesome. So it keeps all the allocations the same. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Thank you. Very ADD today. I'll start one thing and then I realize like I've also started 5 other things and have not completed those things. So S corp is a husband-wife type situation. I think. Or is it single owner? The S corp may be a single owner. I think the S corp is a single owner. What's up, Cam? Yes. This watching the stream will definitely not help with the ADHD, but it will help with your stress. I did have some awesome music, but YouTube's like, hey, this is copyrighted. It didn't do that for a long time. And then I think it like started listening to me at one point. Maybe I'll try a different, it's probably all copyrighted. Let's see if this album strikes up a copyright. very chill, concentration type music. See how long till YouTube detects it. Thanks for y'all's input on that partnership question that I had. We are solving problems live. Earlier we were solving some OBS deals, questions that I had, and now y'all are helping me with partnership tax. This is awesome. Very cool. Sweet, y'all are gonna find me some fair use music. So far, YouTube hasn't detected this song. Okay, so Superhuman tells me y'all get a free 30 days if I refer you. And if you join, I get a free 30 days, not if you just get a free 30 days. So that makes sense. Do y'all want to see my daughter? Looks like she's about to bust in here. Lane, you want to come on stream? Where are you? What is that? Is that a ball? Say ball. Ball? Yes, microphone. Can you say dada? She's trying to turn the mic off. Oh. Look, there's you. You're on live. You're on YouTube, little girl. Yeah. Look. This is Lainey. It's my wife creeping in the background. She's probably not trying to be in the stream. Yeah. She's 1 year old. Can you say hi? Say hi. Hi to camera. She's pretty confused right now. She's still learning technology. There you go. Wave. Say hi. It's like, who am I saying hi to? Oh yeah, I'm definitely paying her right now, Carl, for this. Yay! She's waving to you, Cam. So, I forgot I was going to say something earlier. I'm going to be working out relatively soon, so I won't be on stream. And then I have a potential client meeting at 3 o'clock. And I'm going to do that live. And I think I can do that live because you won't hear their voice or what they're saying at all. But you'll hear mine. And so you get a little sneak peek on what it's like for me to do a potential client meeting. Yes, I have one on 9:15 because I was a dummy and didn't block off my schedule and didn't tell them to reschedule. So that's on me. I was kind of expecting them to cancel last minute because that's what they did last time. Yeah, it should be interesting. So stay tuned for that. That's exciting, right? Instead of just watching me talk about stuff that I'm doing on my computer. You want down? You want down, Nene?
Ba. Ba.
Ba. What does the chicken say? What does the chicken say? What does the cow say? What does the donkey say? What does the sheep say? You know these. What does that say? I think she has some stage fright. What's that? What's that? We're looking at this ball. And there's animals on it. If you're wondering why Jason's head is on the side of the screen, it's just in case some sensitive information comes up there. Just in case. Not likely to happen, but just in case. See you, Carl. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm gonna have some late returns today. First time ever, but it's out of my hands. And that's the best part. It's out of my hands. So did the best I could. I'm not gonna kill myself if they give me information today. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate that. Getting some messages from clients right now through Tax Caddy, which is a 1040 app or 1040 portal software that I use. So clients will message me through there instead of email. It's like a messaging feature. I think they can download it on their phone. Makes it kind of simple for them to communicate with me about their taxes. I think I should download the app. I don't even have the app on my phone. All right. Let's see what the client is asking. I do not have this document. Okay. Hope you know the number. They said they don't have the number to their child tax credit. They don't have the document for their child tax credit advance. They have kids. So if they got the money, I hope. Are you waving? Are you trying to wave to yourself? Looks like she's gagging herself. Do you want down? Okay, Lainey's had enough. There you go. Here's your ball. see Mama. Jake, if you're still in the chat, you said here's a playlist if you use Spotify. I don't see it. Whoa. That was the first time the stream got disconnected. The internet went completely down. That was interesting. Internet's company's probably like, what the heck is this guy doing? What's data? So tomorrow is my deadline for individual tax return information. You better believe all my clients that haven't given me information are hitting me up today. What do I do? Imagine that. So these clients, you know, do you fire them? You just file them late? Do you raise the price? Or do you set the information deadline way earlier in the year for extended returns? That's actually what I'm going to do. So right now it's a month before the deadline. So 9:15 for the 10:15 deadline. I need all your information. I need all your information by 9:15 to get your return done by 10:15. I'm realizing that, like, yeah, clients will wait till the last minute. And a month, you know, isn't that much time. So I'm going to shift it back to, I think, so for personal returns, I think I'll make it like July. Deadline by July. I need your information by July, or it'll be late. And then for businesses, like June, because it's just kind of crazy to wait that long. You know, if you're gonna, like, I understand like a week before the deadline, but if you literally wait till the day of, you know, for some reason that just like makes me mad. Should I be mad the clients do that? Should I be mad at myself for giving them that space to do that? So I think it's on me. It's on me, my bad. I'm still learning. I thought I had it down. Last year went pretty smooth. But I guess more clients, more problems. All right, it's pretty much workout time. I ate a really late breakfast, so maybe I should wait a little bit. So need the stomach to settle a bit. I'd love to ride my bike for my workout, but the air quality here is really bad right now. Ozone or something like that. And there's like something in the air, I think, and that's why I'm like pretty congested right now. Sound horrible. So I think I'll stay away from outside, inhaling a bunch of bad air. And I'll be in my garage. I'm gonna work out in my garage and do the rowing machine. And I can't have a live stream for that, unfortunately. Not set up for that yet. Responding to a client, they emailed me about a partnership question, like a capital contribution question. I responded and they already emailed me back. This client's really great at getting back to me real fast. So I'm responding back to them. I'm gonna look at a partnership agreement right now. Wasn't planning on doing that today. Oh, I've got so many cables under my desk, and it looks horrendous right now. And so like I'll like cross my legs over each other underneath, and then I'll like stretch them out and get my feet tangled up in a whole bunch of them and like pull on them and accidentally like. So I'm hoping one day I'm probably just gonna rip everything out at the same time. It's not gonna be good. Okay, looking at a partnership agreement. It'd be really cool if I could show y'all, but there's all these client names and stuff on it. I'm gonna have to see if anything changes. If they do additional capital contributions, does that change the ownership allocation with anything? Blah, 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 blah. How's everyone doing? So this partnership, return I started doing back in 2019, and they actually had a what's it called, sweat equity partner, and I'd never done that before, and it's kind of interesting how that works. The sweat equity partner actually recognizes income and it equals to the value of their ownership percentage of the assets in the company, or the value of the company. And I think it was like you had to make it like a guaranteed payment or something for the sweat equity amount. Or I don't know, it was weird. It was super sketchy when I was doing it, because, you know, the tax code says one thing, but like, how do you actually do it on the tax return? Like, that's the thing. You did that, Ryan, recently? All right, so we're debating about chicken bakes and hot dogs from Costco. Like, from a value standpoint, you can't beat the hot dog, but from like a quality of life standpoint, I think the chicken bake probably makes you feel a little better than the hot dog. Those hot dogs make me feel kind of weird. So you said a GP, a general partnership. What if it's not a GP and it's like an LLC partnership? Oh, guaranteed payment, sorry. I always think GP means general partnership, sorry. Alright, so I'm reviewing this partnership agreement. Thank God there actually is one. But would that make it simpler if there wasn't? Sometimes, you know, just winging it makes it easier. Oh, yes, 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 Ryan, great. So I think I did do that right. Yep, deduction for all the partners. Yes, yes. My congestion is increasing right now. It's so weird. It comes in waves. I don't understand. So, like, I like partnerships the more I know how to do them. Like, I used to absolutely hate partnerships, hate them, because I didn't know much about them. Wasn't good at them. Didn't do very many of them. Was confused all the time. Outside basis, inside basis, capital accounts, tax capital accounts, tax basis capital accounts, BBA partnership, CPAR. What the heck? Elect out a CPAR, guys. I think that's the thing to do. The centralized audit partnership regime. I think you elect out of it. That's what I concurred, or that's what I concluded yesterday. Because they didn't have, because it's a small partnership, and if anything changes, apparently the partnership takes on the impact and pays the tax at the max rate, and it's harder to, and you can't amend those under CPAR. You can't amend partnerships under CPAR. You have to do the AAR. So something, something, something. I forgot what it stands for. Partnerships. Okay, back to reading this agreement. I keep getting distracted, people. This is not good. Oh, so the client asks what happens if they take money from their S Corp and put it into the partnership. I told them, well, you probably want to distribute it to yourself first and then contribute it to the partnership. And then there's this section in the partnership agreement called Return of Contributions. No member is entitled to the return of any part. Oh, no, sorry. Loans by members. That's the section I was looking at. If the company does not have sufficient cash to pay its obligations, any member that may agree to do so with the member's consent may advance all or part of the needed funds to or on behalf of the company. Any advance described in this paragraph constitutes a loan from the member of the company, bears interest at the general interest rate from the date of the advance until the date of the payment, and is not a capital contribution. So that's an option. The only thing is you have to set up this loan. Okay, now I'm looking into the capital account section, trying to figure out what happens if they do a capital contribution. Does that mess with ownership at all? Now I'm in the allocation section. While y'all are here, I've got 10 people watching. Imagine y'all do a lot of tax returns. Imagine y'all are tax preparers. Some of y'all. I've been thinking about what if I started a tax professional community similar to Jason Stat's Realize community, except it's only for tax related stuff like income tax. Probably have to be US tax. So we couldn't get any Canada tax stuff. But what if I created a community for just tax pros, and we solve tax problems together? We like have like this bank, this library bank of like tax research, and I would create like a framework for submitting research stuff. So if you have like a specific tax question, or you're trying to solve something, you figure it out, well, you're able to submit that to like this library, and it's formatted in a specific way, and so everyone's tax research would look very consistent across. So it would have like the problem, the issue, it would have the tax code related, and they would have like a memo or summary related to it. I just think like I'm part of this local tax practice group, and it's all ran basically through an email chain, and they meet monthly physically, and you get, the benefit is you get like 3 hours of CPE every month, and then you also get to like network with other tax professionals in your area. but it just feels super old school. It's all through email. Like when someone has a question, they literally add to this email chain that's probably been going on for 20 years, or something like that. Like that's how crazy it is. Yeah, it sounds like a Discord group, but a bit more structured. I know there is a Tax Pro Discord group, so it'd be like kind of like that. Yeah, more structured. And it would cost money. That's the thing. Like people go, "Oh, I just got this free thing over here," but I think the value there would be like, you get like a community effort of contribution. Yeah, the library, and so it would be very like process based, and yeah, the usable tools, like searchable tools, would be cool. Because like the Jason's Realize community, that software, that app, I guess you would call it. So, what is it? Circle.io, I think. It's a Circle community, and I could do that for the tax community. And it'd be basically, so I call Realize a free version of Tax Twitter. No, I call Tax Twitter the free version of Realize, and this would be like also an extension of Tax Twitter. It'd be paid, but like you can ask questions in Tax Twitter and people will give you technical answers. So that's the thing. Like, yeah, just been thinking about it. Be a lot cheaper than Realize, I think. But okay, no, I see your question. I'm gonna answer you in a second because I keep distracting myself, and I'm trying to read a partnership agreement, figure out what happens if a partner contributes some money to it. So 1 second, I'm getting close, I feel like. I don't think there's anything specific in this partnership agreement that says anything about additional capital contributions messing with the interest. Ownership interest. Qualified income offset language. Let's do a search. There is, Ryan. Uh-oh. OBS. I know how to fix this. Okay, in the event any member unexpectedly receives any adjustments, allocations, or distributions described in section 704B, blah, 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 items of the company's income and gain shall be specifically allocated as qualified income offset to each such member in an amount and manner sufficient to eliminate to the extent required by the Treasury regs and adjusted capital account deficit of such member as quickly as possible. I don't know what that means. Let's see how my exposure is. It's okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. OBS is tripping up. Derek Foot, don't you run the tax Discord, the Tax Pro Discord? Gotcha. Okay, so I think this capital contribution thing won't mess with ownerships. No, I'm saying very still. Is it frozen? Okay, so my computer is struggling. OBS keeps freezing at a consistent rate. He's gonna be there. Yep, he's covering up that monitor for now. So Noah, you asked what software do I use and why. I'm just gonna go ahead and answer this question. Even though I'm trying to read this operating agreement. So I use UltraTax. It's like one of the most expensive softwares out there. And I use it just because it's a beefy software and it does what I want it to do. It's overpowered. I like being overpowered and stuff. And it has a virtual office situation where I don't have to have client tax return information like on my hard drives. Someone said that their Thomson Reuters agreement told them that they can't list their pricing or else they could get banhammered. They could get like in trouble. But it is 5 figures expensive. I'm a solo tax operator, solo tax firm owner. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a good chunk of my money that I make. I'm not frozen yet. So I get like 5 states unlimited. And I chose like California, Colorado, the states that are around Texas, basically, Louisiana, because those are the ones I'm most likely doing. And then I have to pay per return for other states. But I get unlimited 1040s. But I'm thinking I pay per return for business returns. Those are expensive. There are lots of alternatives, Cameron. Lots. Not lots, but there are alternatives. Emailing a client. What is killing my computer right now? I just hear the fan going hard. Probably streaming.